Hey Fluffle Buns, welcome back. My name is RoxyBun and I'm back with Doki Doki Literature Club. We are still pursuing that good ending, so let's load up. Yeah, you can use a skip. Okay, so we gotta appeal to Sayori and tell her we love her and quit the game and start over before she kills herself. That's key, and that's what we're gonna do this part. So, blanket, no. Let's see, empty. Sparkle? Clumsy. Okay, just a lazy. Grief. Cry. Oh, I'm really getting her, all of her. Unstable. Okay, that's not her. Anxiety. Valentine. Secretive. Pain. Skipping, okay. Starscape, no. Let's see. Forgive. We gotta pick the bittersweet words. Journey, no. Rainbow, there we go. What else did she like? Frightening? No. Broken. Judgment. Okay, so I hope we appeal to Sayori mostly. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Because you're evil. You're doing something naughty behind our backs. Don't worry, I just walked into... Okay, we're talking about the piano. And if you watched mine or anyone else's bad ending playthrough, she's practicing piano to sing you a song, which she ends up doing later after you beat everything. A lot of determination. Well, we already talked about this. Okay, so this is the... Oh, complaining about it yesterday. We gotta talk about the festival. Yeah, they're talking about Squid and how her name, it sounds like Monika, like in Japanese, but that's really Monica. It's right in your name. Monika. What? That's not how you say my name at all. And that joke makes no sense in translation. Yeah, if this wasn't Japanese, it would make sense. Alright, they're just talking about the festival. And here's Sayori. She's looking down at nothing. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. What? You're spacing out again. Oh. Sorry. Don't mind me. Oh no, this is how she was the last time too. But the key is, I don't think I get to have a nice moment with her, but I have to tell her that I love her. That's when I get my cutscene that I'm trying to get. And if I choose Yuri, I can get one of her cutscenes and just kind of get... That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to choose Yuri to go to my house. Because there's a cutscene there that I need to unlock. Is everything okay? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Because you're depressed and you have problems. You're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. You worry too much about me because I want to be your boyfriend. I'm fine, see? She shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. It's like after I've played it once, like all of these, like all the little hints, all the little clues, they're all like screaming so loudly at you. But you don't realize it until it's too late. Right, this is, yeah. I'm gonna ask Monica, who's been spending a lot of time with Sayori, probably telling her to kill herself. Unfortunately, because she's a bitch. Have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? And however do you mean? Maybe I'm reading it into a little too much. She seems downcast today. Oh? You think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. You lying bitch. Maybe there is something on her mind. Perfect. I mean, that's unfortunate. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you. You know her better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time she was really dismissive. I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. It's all going to your evil yandere, clingy bitch trying to steal me plan. Okay, so she's gonna go talk to her. Person of interest. Maybe the thing on her mind is you. Me. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? And you don't like that. She's been so much happier since she joined the club. She's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been. You're so funny. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because it's just how she is when she's around you? Oh no, hee, I said too much. What do I know anyway? I'm just an evil, fourth wall breaking programmed being. No, don't mind me. Ha ha. Yeah, go talk to her. I wish you wouldn't, but you're going to. Okay. She's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear. She's saying something nasty. We have this. This is exactly how it goes before. Okay, everyone. Why don't we share our poems? Everything's back to normal. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. I know. If only oh, you sweet summer child. This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice. Thank you. You've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Huh? Of course. Everything's fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Aw, I feel so bad for her, but I'm gonna make her not die. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. This is new dialogue. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. Oh. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? She has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Hey, I hope she's... Sayori, it's okay. I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. She shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. No! Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, she cheerfully locks out of the room, humming to herself. I didn't even get to see her poem. Oh, well that was new dialogue, so I might be doing something right. Let's talk to Natsuki. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. That's fine. I'm mostly just glad you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Huh? No. Gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if it ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here even if I have to put up with you. Gah. Her elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry. I was too. Yeah, she's the one I'm going to go after next. Because if I go after Yuri, then it all just kind of goes down to hell. And we don't want... And that I miss all of Natsuki's cutscenes, and that means I get the bad ending. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around her. Anyway, she holds her poem out to me like nothing ever happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. Yeah, this is the same poem she wrote before. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought left you long ago. Yeah, this is the same thing. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. This is not a bad poem. She writes good poems. I like her poems. They're not all, like, creepy and weird. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you dream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Oh. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with the messenger later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, if Yuri and I realized we wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. Ugh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Yuri, well done. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. Not that I've cared about what you thought about my poems. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward. And now it seems like everyone's enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what each other thinks. I guess I really can't disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. And that's what I joined for. But it's been fun getting to know everyone in their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself? What? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. It's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Huh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Really? She's the crazy one. Kinda. That must be terrible. What? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome? How unlikable of me. Yuri, that's not what I meant. It's not as bad as you're making it sound. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright, let's read your poem. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds are an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle when the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, while my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward and I return to earth forevermore. Okay. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose I better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought process. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple, on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts. Yup, thanks for sharing. Now, Monica. Hi, RoxyBun. Have you thought about what you wanted to submit to perform? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of fucking strangers? Well, to give it some more thought. No pressure. But whatever you do, it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. That's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. And I know internally you want to make that stop. Then again, you've been spending lots of time together lately, haven't you? Well, I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing her as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see, I see. That reminds me. About how Sayori's been a little off today? Did she tell you something? Well... You haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. No, I haven't. Alright, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Oh, foreboding as fuck. Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? You. Well, haha, never mind, you fake bitch. This isn't really the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you, okay? Alright. I'm not very enthused. The Lady Who Knows Everything. Oh, I remember this poem. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. A lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, the victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I searched with little hope, knowing legends don't exist, but when all else has failed me, and all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow, and I fall. I fall, and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and the forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put that much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we all had the same answers, if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I've noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, I want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and you want to improve. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Come back next time. Thanks for listening. Alright. Okay, you three. We're all done, right? Yes, why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? What? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Oh, it seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, show some decency. Oh, come on. Actually, she wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Really? Is that so? I hope she's okay. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from her of all people. Calm down, I've talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What'd she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so you just ignored my question. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. Yeah, you're making cupcakes, we did all this, I did all this. I'm going to be going to Yuri's house because she's supposedly got nothing to do. We just skip all this because I just want to... I'm going to choose Yuri because it's a little shortcut. I don't want to help you, Monica. Nope, 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 nope. Okie dokes. Okie dokie dokie smoky. Okay, they're just arguing about how I shouldn't help the other one. He hasn't really got to spend the chance. He hasn't really gotten to spend the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said. I was surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. You're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Yes, you did. Just think of the club, okay? Yuri. Fine. Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, shut the fuck up. I can already tell you're about to say something mean. I'll be helping Yuri. And that will be it. Natsuki's feeling a little sour. I've kind of been really very nothing to her this time, but next time I'll make up for it. Yeah, excited isn't the word Yuri is looking for. Yeah, are you sure about that? Okay. Everyone's yelling at Natsuki, and she feels attacked. Your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I ever had. They go really well with my tea, and nothing that I do for the event will ever compare to that, so, I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden? I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback. Okay, but... Yep. She's trying to be like Sayori and cheer everybody up. Skippity-doo-dah, skippity-yay. Alright, skip. Skip. I turn around. Sorry. I realized I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way. Alright, here's my phone number. We get each other's phone numbers, and she's coming over to my house on Sunday. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Skip, because this is the same thing we did before. Blah, 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 blah. And I know she has they show later in the bad ending video I played, at least, that Yuri always had, like, some kind of thing for me. I wanted to do this with Sayori, but my anxiety still shoots through the roof. Who knows when it might end up happening? Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Yes, it is. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I go with it, I'll have a good time, and everything will be just fine. It's already Sunday. Okay, we're all getting all uppity about Yuri, but we're gonna go visit Sayori. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Yep, and just walk in. The house is quiet. She isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. Sayori? Hi, RoxyBun. I sit down in her room. She forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Well, I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? It's as messy as it's always been. Okay, yeah, this is the same. Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? But how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that before. Monica told me, of course she did. Yup, okay, she's just saying that she's helping her online. So there's no actual work being done. Everything about her behavior is uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, see, she smiles, shaking her head. That's no good. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You just wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. Yes, I would have. This is just my punishment. I'm being punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. No, this is like she's like sad and saying she's depressed. So tell me what happened, and I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Yeah, nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. What are you talking about? What could be wrong with you? You're just really just gonna make me say it, aren't you? I guess I have no choice. Thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. Yep, and this is it. Yeah, this is the same. We talked about this in the last ending. So I gotta get past this and then skip all this because it's long. Watch my other playthrough if you want to see this. It's the best way. She's saying she made me join because she's selfish, which is ridiculous. She is not selfish. She's a good girl. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. She isn't hugging me back. She's just being there. I made her cry. No. She barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. She doesn't know. And she's just crying. She's just sad. She's like afraid of all of her feelings and stuff. Okay. The festival's tomorrow. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah, she wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to be at my house. Want to come over and help? Be fun. She shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. Okay, so we'll agree to see her tomorrow. But we're not going to see her tomorrow because we know what happens. Alright, now we just keep going because Yuri at my house. She's wearing a sweater. Yep, this is just the same. She's just coming over like, oh, I brought my stuff. And she has her knives with her. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Okay, yeah, this is usual. Should we get started? She must make signs and decorations and stuff. Mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Yeah. Yeah, we're saying how she's an intense person, but that's a good thing. Yeah, this is just the same. All getting all of our art supplies, essential oils and everything out to make the mood nice, so that we can be creative. With jasmine, makes your emotions flow. Did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yep, you got it. We're gonna write a different word on each paper. We're gonna hang them all over the place. Yeah. We're gonna be making all these nice decorations for the festival. Oh yeah, we're talking about the knife. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, she looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Alright, the thing is I'm kind of into knives. Yeah, you're really into knives. We learned that before too, and I'm concerned. They're so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and a feeling of danger, maybe. Well, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. Alright. I think I have to go get her some water for the watercolors, I think. I barely touched it. Yeah, oh yeah, I got my finger cut because I touched her knife like an idiot. She puts her finger in her mouth and licks the wound. And that gets weird. Everything's weird. Yeah, she's overreacting a little bit. Did you really just do that? Now we're even. I licked her finger. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. And she's calling me weird. And I don't need any bandages. And we just... Yep, there we go. Now I have to go get her some, water, I think. Yeah, creating a banner. And there's the paint. The watercolor paint tablets. We'll get the water. 6 cups of water while you go cut your wrists. Coming to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, putting it back over her arm. Oh, nothing. Your face is a little red. It's too hot in here or anything? Because she gets worked up, and then when she gets all excited and worked up, she cuts her arms. They never really say why, but I don't know. This game is fucked. So I'm not really surprised by it. We're just keeping on decorating. Blah, 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 blah. We just gotta get that cutscene, and I'm gonna show you when we get there. There's not that many choices, just much reading. Reading, reading, reading. And I've already read all this before, so... Alright, here we go. This part. I need to get this scene. There we go. Got that. I'm just wiping the paint off of her face. And then after this, we're gonna quit, and then we're gonna go start with Natsuki. All fresh. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, we're almost done. Yep, we're done. We made the banner. We're all cool. We're all cool. Everything's great. Nothing more to do. Time to go home. Get the fuck out of my house, you creepy bitch. Okay. Get out. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out of the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring. I will. Well then. She fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. Oh, I forgot you don't like going out. As I stumble over my words, she smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, RoxyBun. Yuri takes a step closer to me and briefly squeezes my hand. I kinda like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to this? But I don't even get a chance to as she pulls back. Sayori! Huh. Hi. Just now, we weren't doing anything. It's okay. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. She beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. And she runs away. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Haha, well, I tried staying in my room. My imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. No, it doesn't. That you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. She's crying. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Don't say that. It's true. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Dun dun dun! Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. Okay, we're not going to let this continue. Caring about you is not the burden your mind is making it out to be. And it makes me happy. It's something I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared. I'm really scared. What are you scared of? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Oh, she's confessing. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough. I don't want to see you hurt anymore. I squeeze her hand. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? She nods, even if you don't understand all of your own feelings. I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you. Sayori, I love you. I love you. Huh? Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day. With you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. There we go, there's a cutscene we didn't get before, because I said she'll always be my best friend. She wraps her arms tightly around me. Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold her in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you. I want to be with you forever. You can. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all. It's okay. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Oh, okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey. She gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? What? I don't really understand what she means by this. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me, but that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding her feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what she meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know I'll give everything I got. She's the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. And now this is where we quit. This is where we save. And this is where we save. And then... hold on. Then we go to the main menu. And we go to a new game. That's how we do this. And now we have to go and be with Natsuki. But, yeah, I'm just gonna get to a point where I can save the game. Well, this is just the usual intro. And I'm gonna call this the end of this part. Alright, let's just get past all this. Because you're supposed to leave right before you find the scene. That's like the part. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop right here. Let me save. Return. And I'm gonna call this the end of, I think this is part 4, I don't even know. But this is the end of Sayori's route on the good ending of Doki Doki Literature Club. That's all I know. So, I hope I'm doing it right. If I missed anything, God, I'm gonna be so pissed off. But we're gonna be continuing going after Natsuki, and that's gonna start in the next video. So if you like this video, hop on over to that like button, give it a bunny nudge for me, share it with your friends, and if you haven't already, you should subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.